Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I dive to this lesson, giving no honor, no glory, no praise due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakakadash. Double honors, a great millstone, at apostle, teaching for well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. Shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing this word and truth and sincerity, keep doing so. And then shalom to the sincere Aquathium that's out there raps their husbands, being a pillar of rest, keep doing so, okay? So the title of this lesson is basically going over this article entitled Putin readies his Flying Chernobyl nuke missile with unlimited range, okay? And we all know where this is going to be shot at, okay? And this is going to be shot towards where? Babylon, okay? Babylon as in what? America. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight to it, get some scriptures and wrap it on up. Okay, and the reason it says, Putin is rushing through the testing of his deadly, mysterious hypersonic nuclear missile with an unlimited range, according to the chilling new satellite images. The Barviznik nuclear-powered cruise missile, dubbed a Flying Chernobyl by experts, was reportedly spotted this month at a testing site in the remote area of northern Russia. Salaki. This month, and the expert discovered images reportedly showing the fearsome missile being prepared at the remote former Soviet nuclear testing range at Novaya Zemlya, way up in the Arctic Circle, based on the pictures. But the Barzovnik missile transport tank has recently have been moved in front of the launch rails at the infamous Pantkovo site. Support ships have been scrambled to the site, including the enormous nuclear-powered cargo ship Sevmorput. Military analyst Tony Roper, who has spent years studying satellite images from Novaya Zemlya, obtained new pictures last weekend, which he shared on his personal website. Okay. So basically, this is talking about, Russia got a new nuclear missile now with unlimited range, okay? If you know the history about what happened with Chernobyl, you know that it got destroyed, okay? All right? So, this is all, the Medes, man, okay? They don't want to hear nothing that day when America getting destroyed, okay? And they not the next superpower, okay? So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this lesson. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the scriptures. We're gonna get Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1 through 22. Okay. It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1 through 22. And it says, The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that may go into the gates of the nobles. Well, let me get verse 1, I'm going to jump down. And it says, The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Okay, now let's jump down to, all right, I'm going to start it right here and go on down. Okay. And the reason it says, For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine, basically. Going to the destruction that these thermonuclear is going to cause. The smoke is going to be so heavy that it's going to block out the sun, moon, and stars. Okay? And it says, And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay, so that destruction that is coming is the Lord punishing the wickedness of this world, okay? Meanwhile, the elect is going to be saved out of the trouble. Okay, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, that's a lesson within itself. Verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, in the day of his first anger. Okay, so this is talking about, once again, the thermonuclear destruction, because when the nuclear missiles hit, or when the nuclear war has hit, Okay, hey, it's gonna literally shake the earth, man. 200 million warheads, okay? All right? One missile can hold up to 15 warheads, okay? And it's gonna literally shake the earth, man. Like a drunkard, okay? Verse 14, and it shall be as a chase roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. And they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. And right when these people, when these other heathens that's here see the destruction and the downfall of this place when it come, they gonna turn to their own people. They gonna go back to where they came from. Okay. Verse 15: Everyone that is found, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Right. So hey, if you join hand to hand with this place, man, hey, you gonna fall down with this place, man. Okay. And it says, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver as for gold, and they shall not delight in it. Right, so hey, the Medes are the Russians, okay? Hey, America gonna try to buy their way out of destruction when the time comes, and it ain't gonna be able, it's not gonna be in their hand, man. Okay? Hey, they ain't gonna be, hey, the Russians don't wanna hear shit y'all gotta say in that day, man. Okay, they ready to take this damn place down, man. Okay? Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldeans, who are the modern day Chaldeans, the so-called Edomites, okay, which is the so-called white people, because what did the Chaldeans practice? They practice witchcraft, which these Edomites, they practice witchcraft, okay? Excellency shall be as when Yahweh, or God, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? And it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Right, so this place is literally gonna get destroyed so bad that it's gonna be the biggest desert. It's gonna be a complete desert, man. And nobody gonna be able to inhabit this place except for the desert creatures. And it says, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. Owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Right. So, hey, the destruction that is coming, hey, the Lord even said her days should not be prolonged, as in this place don't got much time. Okay, it don't have much time left. Okay, you seeing that things are speeding up. You seeing that things are moving quickly, man. These prophecies are kicking off. Okay, that is the destruction that is happening. Okay, now let's go on to Jeremiah the 50th chapter, verse 50, verse 1 through 9. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1 through 9. And the reason it says, the word of Yahweh spake against Babylon, against the land of the Chaldeans, by Jeremiah the prophet. Okay, and what is Babylon? America. Who is the modern day Chaldeans? The Edomites. It says, declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is broken, Bel is confounded, Moradok is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces, right? And the images, hey, this system, okay? Hey, everything, these things gonna be broken down when Yahweh makes his return, okay? And it's the stuff that you see here is gonna be melted too, man. Okay, this place is no longer gonna be on the face of the planet no more. Okay, verse 3: For out of the north there cometh up out of cometh up a nation against her, and that nation that cometh out of the north is talking about Russia, because Russia is north of Israel. Okay, and it says, which shall make make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove they shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay. In those days and that time, said Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, and going and weeping, and they shall go and seek Yahweh their power. They shall come, they shall ask the way of Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to Yahweh in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people have been lost sheep, Their shepherds had caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They had gone from the mountain hill. They have forgotten their resting places. Okay. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8, and it says, "Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, be as he and be as the he goes before the flocks. For I will raise and cause to come up to Babylon and assembly of great nations from the north country, to my Russia, and they shall set themselves array against her, who is her, um, talking about Babylon, okay? From thence she shall be taken, their arrow shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return void." Vain is basically going into the destruction, okay? That's basically what they're going into, okay? All right, con. So that's it on that. Now let's go ahead and get the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 1 through 16. Probably might jump around a little bit. Okay, bear with me real quick. Okay, God, Salakia. Let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1 through 16, Salakia. 34, verse 1 through 16, and the reason it says, Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth out of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, talking about the righteous anger that the Lord has, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Okay? Salakia. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Verse 4, and it says, "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree." And right, when it says, "And the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll," this is talking about the mushroom cloud, okay? And the heavens being dissolved, basically, it's going to literally melt the elements in the air, okay? That's how hot these thermonuclear missiles are going to be. Okay, verse 5. "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, and behold, it shall come down upon Edom," who is the modern day Edomites, who is this Edom, is talking about the so-called white race, "and upon the people of my curse to judgment," right? They are the people of curse to judgment, okay? This is the Lord, the Lord's going to bring that judgment upon them, okay? "The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidney of rams, for Yahweh has sacrificed in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Edom." Okay. In verse 7, "And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion." Right, and basically the Lord is going to recompense you, damn devils, man, for the things you done unto us. Okay, done unto the Israelites, okay? Verse 9, "And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into a brimstone, and the land shall be burning, and the land thereof shall be burning pitch." Okay, Salakia. And basically this is going into, after the missiles hit America. Verse 10, "And it shall not be quenched, nor day quench night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever from generation to generation, and it shall lie waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever. And basically, no one's going to step land on this place because it's going to be inhabitable. Okay, verse 11. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, and possess it. Owl and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. And right, this place is going to get destroyed so bad that literally you ain't gonna be able to tell. When you look at it, Lord willing, when you make it into the kingdom, when you looking over, when we flying over this place, you're not gonna be able to tell what state is what state, because it's literally gonna be destroyed that bad. Okay, verse 12. And they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and her princes shall be nothing. And the thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be a habitation of dragons and a court for owls. And it's basically link up with Isaiah the 13th chapter. Basically, the desert creatures are going to dwell here. Okay. Verse 14. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet the wild beasts of the islands, and the sartar shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate, and basically the desert creatures. Okay, that's going to dwell here when this place is turned to a desert. Okay, verse 16. Seek you out of the book of Yahweh. So read, and none one of these shall fail. Okay, what is it? None one of these shall fail these prophecies. Okay, none shall want her mate, for my mouth had commanded, and his spirit had gathered them. Okay, so hey, then none of these gonna fail. These prophecies are not gonna fail because they already prophesied. Okay, now let's go ahead and get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 1 through 2. And the reason it says, Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Right, and what is that destroying wind? Okay, that destroying wind is talking about the thermonuclear destruction. Okay, and will send unto Babylon fanners. Okay, what are these fanners? These other nations taking part in the destruction of this place. Okay, and if you jump down, I think it's in her. I don't think it's in her. Salaki, I don't think it's in her. But hey, them fanners of other heathen nations gonna take part in the destruction here. Okay, even America's allies gonna take part in the destruction of this place. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna give one more verse, one more precept. I'm gonna sign it off. It's Revelation chapter 11, verse 12 through 14. And the reason it says, And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. What is this cloud? What does it mean when it says they ascended up to heaven in a cloud? Basically, the elect being beamed up in a chariot. Okay. In verse 13, the same hour was there a great earthquake, and a tenth part of the city fell, and the earthquake was slain of man 7,000. The remnant was affrighted, and it gave glory to Yahweh of heaven. Right. And what does this mean when it says, in the same hour was there a great earthquake? It's basically talking about the thermonuclear warheads hitting America, and there's gonna be so many on 200 million. Okay, gonna hit America, and it's literally gonna shake the earth, man. Okay, the most greatest destruction to ever hit this planet. Okay. Verse 14, the second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And what is that second and third woe? It is talking about World War II, and World War III is coming quickly. Okay, you seeing rumors of wars. Okay. Hey, that's the kingdom against kingdom. Hey, these are the starts, the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of World War III. Okay, but hey, we all know that the MOTB must be introduced first before all that. Okay, So with that, man, I pray and hope that this lesson is edifying, giving no honor, no glory, no praise due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kwakadash. Till next time, to next video, Shalom, Kwama Sharala, Bada Ball.